Okay, let's get into it. It's a second date update. Chris has reached out. He's like, bro, I don't understand. What is happening? I can't read the room on this. Let me find out a little bit more from Chris here. Hey, Chris, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing good.
Good. Glad to hear. We're going to try and help out. So you exchanged phone numbers with a woman named Alicia or Alicia?
Alicia.
Alicia. And she seems super excited to go out with you?
We just met the one time at the John Mulaney show in Long Beach in December. There's like this terrace, at the Terrace Theater, there's this like lounge area. And so we were, kind of hanging out there after the show. While one of my friends was just in this kind of like endless line for the merch.
And what made you think she was excited to go out with you?
Well, we started chatting, and we exchanged numbers, she seemed kind of excited to go out, like we're kind of common interests, we were at the show and, but now I was texting her and she's just like busy all the time. She's not really like into me, or I don't feel like she is making much of an effort. And so I'm just kind of like curious of what happened between, that show and the next day. I don't know. It's just kind of driving me crazy.
Well, I guess we'll get her on the line. I think she's willing to come on, and we'll see what we can find out. So to be clear, you have not gone on an actual date yet.
Correct. Yeah. No, we just met at that show.
Okay. John Mulaney, comedian, yeah?
Yeah, John Mulaney show in Long Beach.
All right, hang on one sec, Chris. This is what we do. All right, it's called Second Date Update. If you never heard before, just follow along for a sec. I got Chris on the line who met Alicia in Long Beach at a comedy show. And Chris said that they exchanged numbers, and she seemed excited to go out, but she's busy all the time, kind of blowing him off, and he doesn't understand, like, what's he missing? Like, where's the missing piece here? So let me get Chris on the line. Chris, I want you to stay very quiet. We're going to pull up Alicia here, but just be quiet so we can find out as much as we can before we bring you in, okay?
All right.
All right, good luck. It's a second date update. Yeah, sometimes people are just polite.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I'm hoping that's not the case, though.
Tony, you know how many times you gave out your number, you're just being nice. You didn't really want to go out.
Yeah, but usually you don't want it, you just like slip up a number.
Oh.
No, I've never been that clever.
Oh, I've done that.
I've given out my number, not to like people I was going to date, but just to like people. Right? And I'm like,
yeah.
Because I just panic. I can't think of another number to, in enough time.
If somebody asks me, I like feel bad rejecting them in the moment and saying like, no, I don't want to give you. So I just give them a fake number. And one time a guy called me.
That's even worse.
I know. One time he called me like in the moment when I was still standing there. And I was like, oh.
So you feel bad giving out your number, but not bad lying about another number?
Yeah, isn't that strange? Because I don't want them to feel rejected, but maybe they feel like I accidentally gave him a wrong number. You know what I mean?
God, you've played out this betrayal so deeply. I don't know who you are anymore. Let me grab Alicia here. Okay, Chris, be quiet. Here we go. Hello, Alicia. Are you there, Alicia?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for agreeing to go on the air with us here at Kiss FM. We're calling you about Chris, whom you met. Is that correct? You met a guy named Chris?
I know a lot of Chris's.
Okay, guy you met. I think you met at a John Mulaney comedian comic show.
Last month?
Yes, I do. Okay, yes, I remember him.
And while we're on it, how many Chris's do you know?
Yeah.
Like over 100.
What?
Yeah, like, I don't know, lots of Chris's throughout the years.
Wow. Good for you. All right, well, Alicia, what did you make of this Chris you met at the show?
Well, I don't really remember a lot, but he seemed nice, but he was like really into crypto, and that's like kind of not my thing. Like I'm like trying to have enough money to buy groceries, right? And he's telling me to invest in some blockchain thing. Like, just not interested. You know
How
what I
did
mean?
you
Like,
even get into the conversation about cryptocurrency when you just met this guy?
literally, Ryan, I have no idea. Like, we were talking about like what we do for a living, and then all of a sudden he's just like, he spent so much time talking about it, and I'm just not interested. Like I get it. It's like a thing.
But that's exactly
you know?
why you should like look into cryptocurrency.
Wait, are you Chris?
Yeah, hi.
See, I've had Chris on the line listening into this. Chris, I think she was turned off by that whole notion of that conversation. You know, many times she's talking about investing is a turnoff when you meet somebody, no matter what it is, crypto or whatever.
What?
So,
Okay.
Chris is on the line. He asked us to reach out, Alicia, frankly, to find out why you are blowing him off. And why is that because you didn't like the conversation and you were just being nice when he gave him your number?
Well, yeah. Wow. Okay, this is super weird. Like, we just had this conversation on the line, and now you like put me on the radio. That's like super weird.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm just trying to like help you because I mean it's really going off like the blockchain right now, and I mean I didn't want to come off that way. I just like I find it all really interesting, and I think that it's like a perfect opportunity for you.
Are you getting a commission? It's like you're selling her, bro.
No, this is just like, I
So
mean,
weird.
it's just something that I'm into. And so I thought, like, we were talking, and, like, I just wanted you to, like, be aware of it.
I'm aware of it. Like, it's like everybody
It's just
talks
the wrong
about that.
context. I'm just
It's
not into that
getting
conversation when you meet somebody. Okay, well, look, guys, this is uncomfortable. So, Alicia, I'm going to guess you don't want to go out with Chris, and I think we now know why.
Yeah. Wow.
And Chris, I think you should move on.
Yeah, she's not your girl.
Yeah.
All right?
Definitely not.
I'm not, I think you guys are missing out, you know?
Wow.
Try talking about your pizza next time. Like, how do you like your pizza?
Yeah. But that's just, maybe it's, that's just not the right girl for Chris. Like, maybe it's, like,
Okay.
I
Guys,
feel like,
the good news is you guys aren't meant to be.
right. But I feel like, Chris, you could date someone like Patty. Like, I feel like any guy could talk to Patty about crypto and she'd be so into it.
You
So
can't
just
put
gotta
Chris
find
on to
somebody-
Patty. Patty's with Michael.
I'm just saying, when like
Patty.
I think, however, that every woman listening right now should at least be open to the idea of having a crypto conversation.
Patty, the blockchain can't buy you love. Okay? You know the old expression.
Can't, but it can buy you a big house.
Oh, my gosh. I don't even... What update is this?
If
Fourth?
a man was trying to mansplain something to me like that on a second date or first date,
out.
I'd be
I'm
like,
out.
bye.
By the way, if a bro is trying to do that to me, I'm out on, like, befriending him.
no.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're looking out for their future. How can
Okay,
you not?
can we say goodbye to
appreciate
Chris
that?
and Alicia? Alicia, thank you for agreeing to come on. Chris, good luck, bro.
Yes, please.
Thanks.
Patty,
All right.
you.
Oh, my God.
That was Patty. You
Patty, you can have him. Wow.
Oh, so funny.
You know, you got to give it to those who are out dating that we make so many mistakes. Because how would one know how to read that? That's a tough one. I don't know how many people would, Patty, would be like you and in the first conversation want to get into private equity.
I would want
Whatever.
to know about these things. I would be intrigued, and I'd be like, okay, this guy knows what he wants. It's definitely better than some guy who doesn't really know what he wants with his future.
Yeah. I'm turned off by
different.
this whole thing.